Hi cuties, my name is Hanako Kozumi and this is the channel Nerdy Nekoma. Everything here is about Haikyuuchat stories and fanfic. Thanks for joining us today. If you like this video, please consider subscribing and leaving a like. Today's video is the third part of the boyfriend challenge called X Suspicious and Hang Up. It features the ships SemiShira, KiyoYachi, and IwaOi. And, well, most of it is just going to be hurt comfort and a good amount of fluff, at least I think. I tried. Enjoy! You know, I could help you with your prank if you want me to. Shirabu stared at his phone with an angry expression. After it took him too long to do the challenge, Aiko had started calling him and continued his attempt to blow up his phone by sending him an ungodly amount of messages. I don't need your help. I wouldn't need anyone's help if you didn't drag me into this mess. So you admit that you need help. Shut up. Come on, Shira-chan, it's not that hard. Just do or say something that you normally wouldn't. It's as easy as that. Call me anything with Chan one more time and I can guarantee you that there will be no more challenges in the future. How about you try to talk about your feelings with Semi? I'm sure that counts as suspicious in your case. Oikawa completely ignored his last message. What? Oh, Shirabu, you know, open communication is one of the most important things in a relationship. If you and Iwaizumi had anything remotely close to open communication, we wouldn't be forced to do these stupid challenges. Ouch. Shira, I'm deeply hurt. Get lost. Shira Torizawa Seda closed the chat and let his head fall onto his pillow. Did others really think he was that cold? Was it so unlike him that they couldn't even imagine him talking openly to his partner? That it seemed impossible for him to be caring and vulnerable? Then again, when was the last time he and Semi had a deep conversation beyond small talk and playful bickering? Was there ever a time where he opened up to his lover completely? Did he want to? He groaned. Stupid Oikawa, stupid challenge, stupid Tendo, and Semi and everything. Before he could stop himself, he dialed Semi's number and hoped he wouldn't pick up. Sadly, luck wasn't on his side and the other answered rather quickly. Genjiro? I just got back from practice. Is everything alright? What, you practiced without me? He feigned hurt. Band practice. Shirabu chuckled slightly. Just like he pretended to be offended just a second ago, Semi did his best to sound annoyed by his joke. I know. He hesitated, unsure how to continue. Kenji? Why did you call? I don't know. I guess I just had a bad day and needed someone to talk to. The words sounded so wrong, even though he tried his best to make them sound genuine. He heard a weird sound on the other end of the line and waited for a response. Ada? Sorry, I just tripped. I didn't expect this from you, to be honest. Shirabu's heart sank. Oh. There was a moment of silence. Do you want me to come over? You don't have to. I'm fine. I want to. If you had a bad day and need someone to comfort... Semi, that was stupid of me, okay? Just forget that I said anything. What? No, it's not stupid. He hung up. The setter almost forgot this part of the challenge. Anger and frustration mixed with an unfamiliar kind of sorrow in his mind, and he threw his phone to the other end of his bed. Without looking at it one more time, he buried his face into the pillow and waited. There was nothing in particular he was waiting for. Maybe for the ground beneath him to open up and swallow him whole, so that he wouldn't have to face Semi tomorrow at practice. Volleyball practice. Even when a loud knock on the door interrupted the silence, he stayed hidden underneath the covers. What do you want, Mom? I'm not your mom. Semi? His eyes widened. I prefer Ada, at least if it's you, but yes. Can I come in? Shirabu didn't answer. Kenji? Yes. He should get up, face his boyfriend, open the door, or do anything that would get him out of this embarrassing position, but instead, he just gripped the pillow tighter and waited for the teasing or anything alike. Hey, Kinjiro? That bad? Nothing. I'm sorry that I didn't take you seriously. It sounded so unlike you that I wasn't sure how to react, but that is no excuse. I'm your boyfriend and I should have been there for you. I am now, so please, talk to me. Shirabu could hear the guilt in his voice, the genuine concern, and immediately felt guilty himself. He needed to speak up and end the prank, but instead, do people really think I'm that cold? That I can't talk about my feelings even to my own boyfriend? Or that I'm emotionless? His words were mumbled and silenced by the pillow. Still, Semi heard every word. Who cares? Huh? The young girl looked up. Who cares? Who cares what anyone thinks? It's not important. The only thing that is what you think. And I know that you aren't. You're not any of these things. Not cold, nor emotionless, nor arrogant. If I have to, I'll remind you every day so you won't forget. Shirabu looked at him with wide eyes, only now acknowledging the stinging in his eyes to be tears that gathered and were about to spill over. Semi put his hands on either side of his face and caught them, wiped them away, and gently caressed his cheeks in the process. I'm sorry about what I said. That was stupid. Yes, I was surprised, but I should be happy that you felt comfortable enough to tell me that you're not feeling good. It's okay. It's not, but don't worry, I'll do better next time. The silver-haired smiled gently and leaned in to give his boyfriend a tender kiss on the cheek, kissing away the last tear. He pulled him in his arms and gently stroked his back. What even got you thinking like that in the first place? Something about your bad day? Yeah. He hesitated a few more seconds before he continued, his voice meeker than before. Well, the day wasn't actually that bad, until Aikawa... Damn, how was he supposed to explain this whole challenge thing to him? Semi didn't say anything and gave him time, but Shirabu could feel his impatience. He sighed. He made us do a challenge to our boyfriends, but it got me thinking. Challenge? What kind of challenge? The other said it tensed a little. To call them, then act suspicious and hang up. He suggested that I could talk to you about my feelings since obviously I do not look like the person who normally would. Oh. Silence. Are you mad? What? No. That makes sense. I know it was a challenge and all, but I wasn't lying about... His body started to tremble a little. Hey, I know, okay? Semi tried his best to comfort Shirabu, but he really had no idea if he was doing it correctly and just hugged him closer. He wasn't exactly experienced with this kind of situation. But he is right, isn't he? We don't talk about these kind of things and it's okay. Every relationship is different. We don't have to talk about things we don't want to talk about. But no, it's okay. We'll do this at our own pace. You can talk to me whenever you're ready and I'll be here to listen. Nothing else matters. Shirabu nodded weakly against Semi's shoulder. Thank you. I love... Don't force yourself. Whenever you're ready is soon enough. They laid in bed for a while, with Semi just holding Shirabu close, and after a few more minutes, the younger fell asleep. Semi stroked his hair gently, and after he was sure that he was truly asleep, whispered the 3 words to him. I love you, Kenji. Oh my god, Shirabu, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel insecure. Shirabu's typing. Are you feeling better now? I'm sorry. This is Semi. Shirabu's asleep and can't answer right now, but I'll tell him when he wakes up. Or show him. Tell him to get better soon. Will do, Chibi-chan. Shirabu added Semi to the group chat. What are you doing? Saving evidence. What? You know, for your boyfriends. I mean partners, so we can plan our revenge. Oh, come on. Wasn't one prank stressful enough? This JC is the recipe for disaster. Isn't it beautiful? Beautiful chaos. Beautiful chaos I created. Oh yeah, we are all really grateful. Okay, next is... I could. Great! I was about to go next, but I'll just go after you. What? Oh, come on. You can go first if you want to. Oh no, no worries. You go first, I'll be next. Just go, little crow. I'm excited for your prank. The phone rang, and with each passing second, Yachi got more nervous. Her heart felt as if it was about to jump right out of her chest. Damn it, calm down. Calm down. Being nervous was quite normal for her, and she would fail the challenge if she stayed on edge like that. The fact that she was still out in public didn't help in the slightest. She was on her way home and just spontaneously decided to go next. Otherwise, she might have never done it. Yet she just wanted to get it over with, even if that meant failing the challenge. Hello, Hitaka. How are you doing? Shimizu, I'm fine. Dang it, pull yourself together. Hitaka, is everything okay? Yes, but I can't tell you that. No? What is going on? Where are you? On my way home. Shimizu? No reply. Yet she looked at her phone, only to find that the battery had died. Oh god, what now? She had been staring at the group chat the whole time and didn't even consider how that would drain her battery. What was Shimizu thinking now? And did she see? Was this even a result she could share with them? The whole way home, Yachi couldn't help but feel like a failure. She rued the moment she agreed to do the challenge, or rather the moment that she was added to the group chat, since she was really bad at saying no sometimes. Hitaka! Yachi flinched, and before she could even comprehend what was going on, she was pulled into a tight embrace. Shimizu? Are you hurt, injured, or cold? She held Yachi by her shoulders and looked her up and down. Wet? Cold? Injured? Yachi's eyes widened. Come on, let's get you inside. The blonde didn't really know what to say and just allowed the older to pull her into her apartment. Kyoko didn't say anything before Yachi was sitting comfortably on the couch with a blanket around her shoulders. Yachi herself was too stunned to say anything. She didn't even manage to protest when Kyoko started making them tea, even though she was the guest. Is that better? Yes, but why are you doing this? Why are you here? You called. She gently caressed Yachi's cheeks and put a strand of hair behind her ear. You sounded scared and I thought... I don't know. Maybe someone was following you and then suddenly the call ended. I had to make sure you're okay. Oh. Hito... I'm so sorry. Yachi could feel the tears building up in her eyes as she heard how much her girlfriend worried about her. Not to mention that she was actually scared, terrified even, that Kyoko would get mad and maybe even leave her. Why? It was a prank. Oikawa's idea. She sniffled a little. Oh. Are you mad? I understand if you are. No, honey. I'm not. Well, maybe I'm a little mad. She was quick to continue when the tears threatened to spill over. But I'm more relieved than anything, and I'm sure you didn't mean the prank to be so harsh. Yachi shook her head violently. No, I didn't know what I was doing half of the time. What was the prank? To call our partners, then act suspicious and then hang up. I thought I failed because being nervous is so normal for me, but you took me serious. I always will. I didn't know you could act that well. Kyoko tried to lighten the mood, and it worked. Yet she chuckled slightly. I can't. I was really nervous. It felt as if my heart was beating 3 times faster. Like I said, I had no idea what I was doing, and then my battery died. So you didn't hang up? She shook her head. He took her. Please be more careful next time. Huh? She looked at Kyoko confused. Your phone, I mean. It should always be charged when you go outside. I don't even want to think about what if it had been real. If you had been followed and you couldn't tell me anymore where I would find you. You couldn't call for help. Shivers ran through Yachi's body and she felt sick just thinking about it. Kyoko looked to the ground. The shock was still evident on her face. Carefully, Yachi placed a hand on hers and pulled her towards herself. Don't worry, I'm fine. I won't do it again, I promise. Thank you. The raven had pulled the smaller in a tight embrace. I love you. I love you too. They spent the rest of the day cuddling and drinking tea together in comfortable silence, just enjoying each other's company. Occasionally, Kyoko would whisper tender promises in her ear, and yet she would blush, her face turning into a deep crimson red. Shimizu was always very considerate, no wonder that she got worried. I would be as well when one of our younger teammates would call me and sound so nervous. Does that include Liev? Shut up! Good point. Who wouldn't get nervous when their partner called and it sounded like they were about to get murdered? I wouldn't. Asahi is always that nervous when he's out in public while calling. Right, I forgot that your ace has a heart of glass. Hey! He just doesn't want people to think that he's evil or something. Not that it would help much. If he doesn't want people to think that he's evil, why doesn't he change his look? Well, he likes it. Yeah, and Asahi doesn't have to change for anybody. He's perfect as he is. Yes, he's really nice when you get to know him. I have to agree. Aw, Akema's making friends. How would you know? I thought socializing wasn't really your thing. You all want to talk sooner. Okay. Before the chat turns into a total chaos again, let's go back to the challenge. But I thought you liked the sparkles. Chaos sparkles? I do indeed. But I would enjoy it even more to see Oikawa's approach to the challenge. After all, he is next, ain't that right? Yes, I remember he said that. I recorded it. Perfect. There's no way out, Kawa. Yes, I get it. Don't worry. I'll go next.
Iwa-chan wa? Oikawa.
Oikawa closed the group chat and opened his contacts. Iwaizumi's wasn't hard to find since it was on top of the list as the most recent and most frequently called number. The setter hesitated a moment, his fingers hovering over the display before he pressed the call button. The ringing lasted almost a whole minute and Oikawa already thought that it would go to voicemail when Iwaizumi finally answered. Hey Shirikawa, what do you want? Iwa-chan, so nice to hear from you again. After all, you've been buried in your studies for days. And I'm still studying, so what do you want? Oikawa sighed. He was well aware of that. After all, the lack of attention is what got them here. I know. The cheerfulness was gone, and Oikawa made sure to talk quieter than usual. Then why did you call? Maybe he wouldn't notice. Maybe he would just be glad when the other finally shut up for once. No, that wasn't his Iwa-chan. And even though he knew that, Oikawa couldn't stop the thoughts. Kawa? It's fine. I forgot what I wanted to say anyway. So then... Good luck with your studies, Iwaizumi. He hung up. Without an I love you, or I know you'll miss me, Iwa-chan, or Iwa-chan, come over or I will. And most importantly, he called him Iwaizumi. That's something he couldn't ignore, right? He had no idea how to make it more obvious than that. Only one thing left. Waiting. Waiting and see if he would react. 20 minutes passed and nothing happened. No text, no call, no reaction. They sat aside and got up. He went to the bathroom to get himself a glass of water. And he almost dropped the glass when he heard the room to his door being suddenly slammed open. Oikawa? Slowly but surely, Oikawa's heart started beating again after he almost had a heart attack from the shock. Iwaizumi panted. It sounded like he ran the whole way here, and a slight hint of panic underlined his words. It was unsettling, and the setter was quick to follow the voice back to his room. I'm here, Iwa. Are you okay? The ace rushed over to him and practically scanned him from head to toe. Hey, Iwa, I'm fine. But if you're just checking me out, I won't complain. His cocky grin was answered with a scowl. I meant it though, I'm fine. He nervously scratched the back of his neck and tried to shrug it off. That sounded different on the phone. I don't know what you mean, Iwaizumi. He wouldn't be Oikawa if he wouldn't try to make the most out of this. Iwaizumi froze upon hearing his actual name. He had tried to convince himself the whole way here that he must have misheard it or something. Why are you calling me that? It's your name, isn't it? He didn't look at him and just got comfortable on his bed. You know damn well what I mean, Trashikawa. Yeah, and that is my name. It was meant to be part of the usual teasing and bickering, but instead of replying with another snarky remark, Iwaizumi suddenly got quiet. Iwa? Please, don't call me that. What? He tried staying in character, but it was getting harder with each second. I mean, what else would I call you? You know what? No, I guess you have to refresh my memory. Iwaizumi looked up, and Oikawa felt guilt rising in his chest as he saw the worry in his eyes. It didn't last long though, neither the ace's worry nor the setter's guilt. Iwaizumi's expression darkened as realization dawned on his face, and Oikawa started to giggle uncontrollably. This is one of your stupid pranks, isn't it? The setter barely managed to nod. Damn it, Oikawa! I ran all the way here because I thought there was something seriously wrong. There was. Iwaizumi raised an eyebrow at him. You love studying more than me. Oikawa pouted. You are such a needy... You're needy? He lifted his arm slightly, a silent plea. Iwaizumi hesitated, but didn't manage to resist for long before pulling the other into a hug. I forgive you. Oikawa laughed again. He said I'm asking for forgiveness. I'll give it to you either way, so shut up and accept it. Okay. Thank you, Iwa-chan. Toro? He tried hiding the blush that slowly warmed his cheeks. Your name isn't Trishikawa. Please don't say that. But you... He was interrupted by a sharp glance from Iwaizumi. Okay, I won't. Love you, Iwa-chan. I love you too. Toro. Oh my god, guys, have you seen this? Seiju's ace totally has a soft spot for Kawa. No shit, Sherlock. I thought that was pretty obvious. You should see them in school. It's so cute how Iwaizumi tries to act tough, even though everybody knows that he's a sim for a captain. Though, I have to admit, this is a new level. And good blackmail material. Suna, you got it, right? Of course. What in hell? Sumu? Sorry, Kawabe, but this is too good. Oh, just wait until it's your turn. By the way, who's next? I could. You're shopping? Finished. Perfect. It's settled then. Tendo is next. Thanks for watching till the end. I hope you enjoyed it. This was actually my first time writing SemiShira, and actually each of these ships, like IwaOi, KiyoYachi, besides the pet name challenges, of course. So I hope you like it. I did not plan that this video would be so long. That was like, it was getting a little bit out of hand, but hey, I hope you like it. I'm sorry for the late update. I'm trying to keep up a little bit more with this series, but well, at least it's here now, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.